is our fun writing assignment. Hi. Our fun writing assignment, and it is all about our cows unit. So each week we're going to do a writing assignment, which is new, but we're going to do it slow and we're going to learn it together. So like all the videos, at any point you can press pause and stop right where I am so that you can catch up. Okay, so our first writing assignment is titled How to Clean a Cow. So the first thing we're going to do is we always have to put our name. We're going to make sure nice and neat, just like it's on your nameplate. Nice and neat. Write your name. Mrs. Duffield, this is name. Here's our cute little cow. Now when you're writing, there are things that you need to remember. And one of the first things to remember is we start our sentences. We're going to be writing 3 sentences today about how to clean a cow. But you got to think. We're going to put that visualize. Remember, good readers can visualize in their head the story. So we're going to think, if I wanted to clean a cow, and just imagine this cow is just so dirty, she's got clumps and just dirt and clods everywhere, what would I do? What would that look like? Well, we're going to be using the starting sequencing words in our story of first. So we always start our sentences with a capital letter. Let me get a different pencil. First, F-I-R-S-T-E. Are no good, terrible drivers. First, put your comma because we're going to pause. First, and then I'm going to think, what would I do first? Well, if my cow is dirty, first, I would bring her inside. So finger space, I, finger space, would, W-O-U-L-D. You notice our lines are a little more like first grade lines, so you have to use neat, nice, neat words and nice, neat spaces. First, I would I-N-G. My cow is going to be a her. H. And then our no good, terrible drivers. E-R. Her. Now I'm all done here, so I need to drop down to my next line. First, I would bring her inside. First, I would bring her inside. Our next word, that is our sequencing word, is then. So we have 3 sequencing words we're going to use. First, and then what you're going to do. So what would you do first with your cow? First, maybe you would take her out to where the hose is, or maybe you'd put her in the garage, or maybe you'd drive her down to the car wash. Use your imagination. What would you do if your cow was dirty? This is how to clean a cow. If this was a instructional video, this is how you are teaching someone to clean a cow. So first, I would bring her inside. Then, okay, that's our next sequencing word. So we got a little finger space in between. We've got our punctuation. Make it nice and clear. Our period here, our punctuation. Every sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with punctuation. So then, 2 bratty guys starting out at the beginning. T-H, the, then, and our pause, comma, then, finger space. I think I'm going to put her in the shower. I would, W-O-U-L-D. Then there's no room, so I'm not going to try to squeeze another word here. I'm going to drop down to the next line. Put, P-U-T, finger space, her, finger space, in, finger space, this is our sight word, T-H-E, the, finger space, shower. So this is our sh. Remember when S and H get together? They like to be at the library and they like to be very, 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 very quiet. So they put their finger up and they say shh. And then O-W, they are always fighting, those two, and they clobber each other and they hit each other and it makes them say ow. So show. Oops, that doesn't work. That's a rule breaker, isn't it? Because it's not shall, it's show. Although, hold on, we're not done. We have our no good, terrible drivers. Let's see if it changes our word. Shh, ow, Oh, we're learning. So if we took off the ER, we would pronounce it show, but when we have our ER, now we're sh, ow, shower. Interesting. Rule breaker, not rule breaker. Okay, I don't have room here, so I'm going to drop down to my next line. Then I would put her in the shower. And I'm going to do a little bit longer sentence, so I'm going to use and another sight word, and scrub, finger space, S-C-R-U-B, scrub, finger space, her, H-E-R, clean, C-L-E-A-N. Okay, then our next, we've got first, then, and our last word of our sequence is finally. So finally, F-I-N-A-L-L, finally, comma. So what are we going to do last? So first, I would bring her inside, period. Then, pause because of our comma, I would put her in the shower and scrub her clean, period. Finally, remember all my sentences start with a capital, end with a punctuation, capital, punctuation, capital, punctuation. Finally, pause. I'm going to have a finger space, nice and neat. I would, W-O-U-L-D, would fluff her, F-L-U-F-F, finger space, H-E-R, her. I don't have room, so I'm going to drop down, her, in, finger space, the, finger space, ire. So I, look, sneaky Y snuck into I's superhero closet and stole his eye cape. Dry. Now we have our no good, terrible Drivers on the end, dryer, dryer. And then every good sentence has a period. Starts with a capital letter, ends in punctuation. So there is our how to clean a cow tutorial. First, comma, pause, I would bring her inside, period. Then, comma, I would put her in the shower and scrub her clean. Finally, comma, I would fluff her in the dryer. Oh, I think that's how you could clean a cow. What do you think? Okay, now the next thing we do, so again you can pause this. This is my story. If you want to copy my story, that's okay, but I would love to see what you can come up with, and moms and dads can help you, but do your best. Just sound it out and write what you think it should be spelled like. It's okay. It's okay if you don't get it exactly right. Sound it out. Use your secret stories. So, now we have this next page. On this next page, this is where, for every story, you get to illustrate it. So I'm going to draw 3 boxes. So I just drew a line right here and made box 1. So this will be my first, then, and finally. So first, I took my cow inside. So I'm going to draw a little picture of me taking the cow. Okay, so let's put my little cow right here. So no laughing, because these are going to be stick figures, because I am not a great drawer, but that's okay, that's not what we're doing. So here we go. I took her inside. First I took my cow inside. Then I put her in the shower and I scrubbed her clean. So I'm going to make the shower here. My husband would not like me putting a cow in our shower. I am not sure what your moms and dads would think, but here's my shower. I got my little shower head, and it's got water that's coming down here. And then we'll put the little cow right here. And scrub him clean. Oh, it's a pretty nice shower. There we go. So then finally, if you remember, so first, I took her inside. Then I put her in the shower and I scrubbed her clean. Finally, I put her, let's see, let's go back. We can always go back and read. I would fluff her in the dryer. So, let's draw our little dryer. I'm going to draw my dryer here. And I have at home, I have this front loader dryer. So there's my little front loader dryer in my laundry room. And this fluffy, so I'm going to have, this will be my cow, because I fluffed her. I fluffed my cow in the dryer. We'll make her eyes really big because she got all nice and fluffy. She looks kind of like a sheep now. There we go, and a little tuft of a tail. So there's my story that I illustrated. You can fix any little spots if you'd like to. I'm going to take this line out that was there so that you can see my little fluffy cow. So you can add any illustrations that you want to your story to kind of back up. This is, you're writing your very first story, your very first little mini book. So this is How to Clean a Cow Writing Tutorial by Mrs. Duffield. I hope you have lots of fun, and I cannot wait to hear the funny stories of what you think you would do if you had to clean a cow. Okay, class, I'll see you later. Have fun with this, and don't worry. Do your very best. Remember, not perfect, but your best. Here's my pictures again. First, then, finally. Those are our 3 words that we need to do. I'm going to write those here for you so that for moms and dads, so we've got first, then, and finally. And this is how you start your 3 sentences. So first, what are you going to do first? Then, what are you going to do next? And finally. Very good. Okay, class, I'll see you later. Thank you.